Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. Obviously, I had to do Floowandereeze. I think that deck's really insane. That new spell card that came out in fucking Bach, or whatever the fuck that set is, Battles of Chaos, just completely changed the consistency of this deck. I feel like, personally, I think this deck is just very strong right now. Definitely something to fucking think about when you go to a tournament. So, I wish we had tournaments. That'd be sick. Yeah, guys, without further ado, fucking Flunder. Just pure fucking Flunders. Talk about a couple things with the extra deck, too, at the very end. Alright. So, I think this is a 40 card list. One M-Pin. I still think one M-Pin is completely fine. I don't like playing two. The reason being, I do like playing two. Well, I don't, but the reason I would like playing two is for the sheer fact that, like, sometimes you don't have to search it. You can search Ryza instead. I don't play Apex Avian. I don't think Apex Avian's very good. Personally, that's just player preference to me. I just think the card's just kind of whatever. So just one M-Pin. Obviously, it's recyclable 18 million ways. And you don't want to open multiple M-Pins because, like, it doesn't do anything on its own. So with the new Flunder or Quick Play, it's pretty good, though. So obviously, one Mega Ryza. I mean, I don't have really anything to say about this. I just fucking Mega Ryza. The card's still just expensive as fuck. The one Barrier Statue. Once again, just where the deck's at. And then 3 Rabina. 3 Eaglin. One Homeboy, and I'm actually playing 2 of the 2 Cannon. It's the Cannon. I think Cannon is very good as a 2 of, because I like to play 10 main decked Floowandereeze monsters. And another thing is, this is a Winged Beast. It's Wind. If you guys know what I'm talking about here, we'll get to that in a moment. Best trap card in the game. Some more got banned. And then obviously 3D Shifter. I mean, this is just it's just like a blowout against, like, I want to say like 80% of decks. And then the new Flunder spell. Once again, this is everything the deck needed to be. It's kind of like another Book of Moons. You just chain it, put the dude back in the deck, and then fucking summon again. So it's just, it's nuts. So obviously I have a valid target, but and then 3 of the field spell. Once again, because of the new quick play spell, I'm not playing terraforming. I didn't think there was a reason for that. I'm still playing 3 Book of Moon, though. I think this card's very good. Eldritch is kind of like one of the harder-ish matchups, I would say, depending on how it goes, die roll-wise. But Book of Moon's very good against that deck as well. So, and then consistency cards, 3 Extrav. I'm only playing 2 Desires, or I'm sorry, Duality. I just think Duality is just fine at 2, especially with the Extrav. Like, there's just no reason to overclog it. So. Then one of these, one Sark, and one Called by the Grave. So this is just, very standard. And then obviously one of the trap unless you normal summon on your opponent's turn for the Ryza play. And then I'm still playing the counter trap. I know people don't really play this card or like this card. I think this card's absolutely insane. There's just no reason not to play this card. Like what deck? Like, if you have an M-Pin up and then they special once, and then you negate it, turn it to the hand, and then they can normal summon 3 times. But what outs that, though? You know what I mean? Like, thinking about it wise, like, certain decks can get, like, Dogmatic can get a card or whatever. It's just, it doesn't matter. This card's nuts, so, in my opinion. And I'm playing 3 Strike. The card's very good. And then 3 of the Harpy's Featherstorm. That's why I'm playing 2 of it's the Cannon card, just because it's a Winged Beast. So sometimes, like, going first, if you don't open, like, the Book of Moon or whatever, and they actually have Veil or Imperm, something like that, and you can't, play out of it with the Flunder spell or whatever, you can still just end on this, and then just see if they can kill you that turn, which they 99.9% of the time, they just can't do it. Like, it's just almost impossible. And then for the extra deck, I'm playing 2 Zeus. I think 2 Zeus is fine. Obviously, the one of these, since this went to 1. And then I think this is kind of the same extra deck that I had last time, 2 Downard. I did change this, though. I am playing 1 BLS. I think this card's very good. Just in general against, like, Striker or Rogue stuff. So, and then the 2 Omen. Obviously, this card actually has come up a few times. Just to note, I think it's worth playing. And then the last two cards are the Intis. Because since Maximus has kind of crept back into seeing play, I also would side Punishment, which is in my honorable mentions. I wouldn't main Ecclesia, though. I don't think that's very good. But also with the extra deck, too, you could play the Ghost Reaper. I think Reaper Cherries is probably like one of the better ways to play the deck, but I would actually probably main Cherries if it was me personally, but not in this list. I will showcase a list with Cherries, and there's a couple other things I want to showcase in that list too. And then and then for honorable mentions, the Dark Simorgh. I think this card's very good right now, coupled with the anti-spell. Obviously, you can search this. I think this card's better than Apex Avian in all honesty, but that's also, once again, player preference. Like with anti-spell, where they just can't play spells, like it's just very good. So, and obviously, one Harpy's Feather Duster for the trap card. If they destroy, you add this. And I want to talk about these two cards too. I think Macro and Defissure also are just very good. I did want to main them, but they're not good if you lose the die roll, so that's why they were in the honorable mentions as like a side deck option, just because they're that good, but you know, it's just Drew going first. And then same with the Punishment, and then the Imperm too. I actually was playing Imperm, but I cut the 3 Imperms for 3 of these. I think this card is just much better than Imperm, so that's just my personal spin on it. I will have another Floowandereeze list eventually. I am working on a bunch of stuff right now, so. You know, also, don't forget to leave me questions down below and decks you want to see. We'll cover a bunch of stuff. I still have a bunch of stuff in the works. You know what I mean? So definitely leave those questions down for me. Like I said, I'll give you a shout out for whoever asked the question, and whenever I do that video. So thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.